Well, I've been sitting here on this dock by the bay, watching my blue skies turn to gray. Didn't know if I should run or stay. So I pulled up Mike's weather page, 'cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, I admit that I had one or a few, 'cause I was down and I was feeling blue. But then I clicked on Mike's fan page. I saw all my friends, now I'm okay. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. We all know Mike's a real fun guy. He'll track the storms as they blow by. But when the drunk donkey comes out to play, Miss Julie, take his phone away. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, there's Louie and Hunter too. No telling what they're gonna do. You know he's got more than 1 million fans. Yeah, 'cause now Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Oh man, I love that song. That snow's making me cold. How about you? It's only 63 out here. I was just out there waiting on the bus. Little ZZ Top. When there's ZZ Top song, waiting on the bus. And kids are back to school. Such a weird feeling to have 2 weeks with both kids home and then all of a sudden they're gone. It's like the holidays are over. Sad. Sad, man. I look so much for the Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, and here we are. Back to January. Slow time of the year. But anyway, hope you're doing great. Good morning, Coneheads out there. Good morning, Brew Crew. Good morning, Miss Shelley. Good morning, all you MWP fans. We got a little bit of weather out there. January is usually kind of slow, but with this La Nina pattern, we're seeing storms in the south. We got more brewing for end of the week. We've been teasing that last week. It's definitely coming true. The SPC is highlighting it a little bit. So we're going to get into that. I was a little shocked today. We're going to have cold weather invading the south this weekend. We're talking 30s down into Florida, like middle state. We got snow in the Smokies. I really wish I could fly up there. That video that I played before the show, that actually is Gatlinburg area last year. Not that long ago. So anyway, well, let's say hi to some folks. This is our Daily Brew. We love our Daily Brew. We talk on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube all simultaneously. Soon to be TikTok and maybe Instagram once they open up their live platform. But our Daily Brew is brought to you by our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. And very fortunate today to be heading over to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits in Orlando. I'm going to be doing a big keynote speaking, yours truly, talking about weather and hurricanes. Been working on it for over a week. Tweaking it to Florida only because that's obviously where everybody in ABC lives, in Florida. So I'll be heading over that way. I got to put a collared shirt on and shoes. But I love doing these things. I'm going to drink 2 Red Bulls. I'll be wired. I'll be like, slow down, Mike, slow down. Oh, let's say hey. All right, so we'll talk hay for a few minutes. Say hi to our you're gonna have to put the plants away, Shelly, this weekend. I'm sorry to say. Not looking forward to that, are you? Let's put on a graphic while we chit chat. Let's see, what would be a cool graphic? I should do an opening graphic. Let's go to Goes East, and then we're gonna say hi to everybody. We'll just go to Goes East, hit Continental US, and we'll just play. We'll just play this and make it big. There we go. All right, so there we go. There's the United States. That's playing now. As the sun rises. Joel Harrison, no shirt and tie, but I do have an MWP shirt. It's pretty nice. Maybe I should have wore a tie. No, I ain't wearing no tie. Hey, Robert Bowman. Yeah, Snowbird. That's my time of the year. No hurricanes. We could go RC car racing. I saw you signed up for Bush, man. Hello, Dee Dee from McDonough, Georgia. Cheryl, I'd like to head back to Daytona. I'll be heading over to Daytona. We got some exciting news for Daytona. The Xfinity car is about 99% official. I saw the driver's suit. Oh my God, we're going to be on a driver's suit. We're going to be in a race car. Hey, Chris, thanks for good weather. You appreciate it, man. Mom's doing great. Thank you. Actually, we're going to celebrate Emily's birthday and my dad's birthday Thursday. They want to go to Cody's, their favorite place in the planet. So yeah, Mom's excited. Her first outing since having a stroke. So good morning, Miss Rosie Crump. Forrest Gump, Rosie Crump. What's up, Mike Soul? Good morning, Carrier Scott from Melbourne. Used to be called O'Galley. Yo, hell, what's up, buddy? Rum and cigar time soon. You got fallen iguanas coming this weekend down there. Be careful. Oh, man. Good morning there, Mr. Eric. Baseball season's inching in. What's up, Mr. Mountain to Sea Ministries? I don't have your coffee, but I will have some with my mom and dad tomorrow. I always hook them up because they love this stuff. I'm still a K-cup kind of guy, and they're old school. What's up, Miss Erica from Satellite Beach? Griselda, mate. Oh, Nate. My rhyme's pretty cool. Good morning. What's up, Mr. Richard Reamer? Pam Rogers. Well, I hope everybody's doing great. The weekend is back to normal. Them darn iguanas. I've never seen an iguana in the wild. You'd think I would. By the way, there's no dogs today. We had I had Emily down at softball in Fort Myers, by the way. If you're wondering, we had the dogs at our home away from home at Curlew Animal Hospital. So I don't get to see them. Julie's going to pick them up. So I won't get to see the boys till tomorrow. I kind of miss them. Brian Culpepper, hey, good morning. How's it going? 4 years. Look at that little starch. Snow's coming to Cherokee, Sherry. Yes. And it might be during the day, Friday. Might be, sometimes you all get it at night, you know, but this could snow throughout the day. Friday into Saturday. Carrie, your better day would be probably Saturday. There is a front coming down. Story of the week is this. Front coming down. Story today is huge rains, California. Atmospheric river. Pineapple Express. Back to back storms out west. I don't know if you saw the higher elevation snow totals, but like 60, 70, 80 inches of snow. But flooding is definitely a big problem out west today. Joe, that'd be an awesome law. No more ice storms. I know, Chris. That, I lost a lot. When they first got rid of Longo, it just stinks when you don't know anybody on the team. And then you get your heart attached to somebody, then they trade them. I mean, I know it's about winning. But man, you got to keep the fans engaged too, right? You go buy a dang jersey. I mean, Emily has a joke every time she buys a jersey. They trade the player. You got a family brewery, Barbara. Well, how about that? That's pretty cool. Where's that at? Sideward Brewery. Oh man, what else we got? Then we'll go into weather. Ice storms, man. Irma or Ian, Ida, Ivan. How many other ice storms can you name? Unbelievable. Not good. Anyway. All right, let me get into weather real quick. All right, so I posted this. Let's talk about today real quick. So we got this atmospheric river. This is where you get Pacific back-to-back storms. You can kind of see it on this graphic here, inching in. But let me go back here. Let's see if we can get the goes west satellite. Sometimes, where the hell is it? Full disk goes west. It's just hard to really see a good imagery of out west. I guess the Pacific probably right here might kind of show it. All right, so here's kind of what's going on. This has been the story now for a long time, and that's these storms spiraling. They're a big low pressure area. Officially, they're cyclones. Incoming winds to a rotating low is a cyclone. So technically, a dust devil could probably be a cyclone. But look at it. This is all moisture just pumping in. And here's California, or Hawaii. And all this moisture sometimes feeds all the way from California, from Hawaii. That's why they call it the Pineapple Express. So there's all this moisture pumping in. And we got another one coming. And another one coming. So that's been the storyline. Just a weird setup in the atmosphere. Just driving rains into California. So that's a big story. Flooding is, I don't think I've ever seen a wider area here in red for moderate risk of flooding. Mudslides, there's already a lot of evacuations out west. It's just odd. It just covers the whole state. Back to the snow though. Let me pull this up real quick. This is what's incredible. Let's go look at the snow totals for the higher elevations. Thought this was pretty fascinating. I don't know what it's going to show today, but let's just go to snowfall. It was intense. Let's go here, 12. There it is, still there. All right. Well, this is already on top of what they had. But look at it. This is snowfall. Look at purple. Purple is anything like 60 inches plus. And the blend of models is showing maximum of a 151. So somewhere along this peak, they're expecting 151 inches of snow. That's 10 feet plus. So that's incredible. Now, all the snow does run off into the lakes. It's very welcoming out west. They need it. That's just incredible, though. And then as far as rain goes, here's your rainfall, again, for the next several days. Just anything white is like 6 inches. So heavy rain across big chunk. So there's that. That's one weather story. And the flooding continues tomorrow. More moderate risk tomorrow. And day 3, a little bit. Then we'll have to see what day 4 brings. But all right. So weather during the week, though, we do have this brewing for us here. So we got a system incoming. Here's Wednesday. So the system's going to start. Obviously it's a cold front, and on Wednesday here it comes. And by Thursday we're going to see storms here, and then Friday, guess what? We're going to see this thing go all the way through the state of Florida Friday. So it should hopefully be out of here by the weekend for most everybody. But could be some strong storms here across the upper Gulf again on Thursday. Let me try my cursive skills here. Thursday. I'm going to put an arrow so it makes it clear. That's my Joe Madden. What the hell's going on YouTube over there? That's right, Brew Crew. Listen, we have a special pre-cruise party Sunday, March the 12th. And you don't have to be going on the cruise. If you're a Brew Crew member, supporter of our page, it's a special little VIP party. We got music coming. We're going to do some raffles. We're going to have a shrimp boil and a lot of fun Sunday, March 12th. So make sure you pop on over to our Brew Crew and RSVP for that. But don't want to miss out on that at all. Eric, right? Come hang out, man. We could talk Mopar. Do you know the secret to keeping the wheels from spinning on a Dodge Charger? I wish. I don't have good enough throttle control. All right, so here's the big story of the week. All right, let's go back. Let's kind of show. Let's look at it on windy. I like to look at it on windy. Kind of goes hand in hand with what I was going to show otherwise. So let's fast forward to Wednesday, and here you can just basically see once we start to get this storm. There we go. This is it was like Thursday, early. So we got this big dip in the jet stream we've been talking about, and it's staying dipping, low pressure. Anytime you get a big dip in the jet stream, you get the warm clashing Gulf moisture rides out in front of it. You get a lot of instability and chance for storms. But here you go. This is interesting because we've been watching this progression, and here you go. It could be a pretty healthy little squall line Thursday. This is noon, late morning, Thursday. This is where they're worried about severe storms here this week, and there you go. So there you go. Here's Thursday night. It's going to be stormy all the way from the Gulf upwards, and it is going to bring storms through Florida Friday early. Could be Thursday night into Friday morning. Here's all that backdoor snow rolling in from the north. There's that cold attic air coming down. And I said attic air, and Lisa Knowles just says she loves attic air. We haven't said linguine front in a while. Or moist. I need to have a cheat sheet of all my words I like to use. You want to hear a funny story? So, I got a new prescription about a year ago for my contacts. I had to go up a half of a number. And somewhere about 2 months ago, I went on contacts and I reordered my prescription. Well, I didn't know that I forgot to put in my new prescription. So, they've been mailing me last year's prescription. So, every now and then I would change my contacts to the new prescription and I'd be like, oh, that's good. And then all of a sudden I put the old contacts in. I'd be like, man, I can't see what's going on. So I put the old ones in yesterday, and I'm like squinting around the house. I'm like, this isn't right. Like then I went and looked, and I put the 750s in it because I wear Coke bottle contacts and glasses. So I got this on my desk to remind me to order contacts. I'm down to like 2. That's very scary. I don't know what I would do without. I'd be blind. Literally, I am blind. My glasses are thick. They're like, they got to be a good 1/4 inch plus thick. Anyway, all right, so here's Friday morning. We can see that squall line making its way through Florida. Here's that snow on the backside for the Smokies, some into Tennessee, but definitely in the Smoky Mountains this weekend. And then throughout the day on Friday, we could have an all-day snow event, which is kind of rare for the mountains, you know. Kind of get to enjoy it throughout the day. Snow falling Friday. So it does look very, 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 very likely we're going to see, 3, 4, 5 inches of snow across a big region of the Smokies Friday into Saturday. And our front does make its way through. And it's a big front. This thing's going to make it all the way down there to the Caymans with our buddy John. Down to the Bahamas. This is Friday overnight into Saturday morning. So. And then by Saturday morning, we got a little snow lingering in the Appalachians, but everything else is pretty much dry. Now, the only reason I'm showing this model, the Euro, it's pretty much the same as the GFS. So that's weather coming up. We got a hefty cold front coming through. What's shocking to me is this. I had no idea that this is what we were going to be dealing with here in the Southeast. But you know what I saw? Let me show you what I saw this morning. Then I'll show you what I realized. Oh my God, it's gonna be cold. So I was just kind of playing around with some models, to see how the storm's gonna reach down here. Selfishly for me, because it's you never know if the cold front's gonna make its way through Florida or not. But I was looking at the cold front. This is Thursday overnight into early Friday morning. Here you go. This is overnight Thursday. So we could have some storms overnight. We'll see if this thing has got any energy left, but it could be a classic squall line coming through. This could be early Friday morning. But this 540 line I was looking at, now watch what happens. Once that front goes all the way through Florida here, overnight Friday night, look at this. Look at Saturday morning. Boom! That is a very deep 540 line, which is usually your freeze line. That's how we had sleet over there by Shelley, Christmas, we had moisture coming in off the Atlantic. I thought we were going to get it in the Gulf side. I was right and I was wrong. I was showing everybody we could get isolated snow on the West Coast Florida Christmas Gulf effect snow. Well, it turned out they had Atlantic effect snow on Christmas because we had cold air mingling in with moisture blowing in off of the Atlantic. So who the heck knows, man? It'll be cold enough this Saturday. I mean, if there's any moisture hanging around East Central Florida next week, could see a repeat. Golly, now my nose is itching. Who's talking about me? Joel, I thought about driving up there, man, but it's freaking 12 hours long, man. It's a ride back that stinks. But I want to go. Shrimp boil alert. That's right. So that's it. Beer bottle glasses. That's right. They're not Coke bottle. You're right. They're beer bottle. They're beer bottle glasses. So yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold for you, Yoel. It's gonna be in the freaking 40s down that way, maybe 30s. All right. So let me show you this 540 line. All right. So this is what's interesting. So we know the front's coming through, but look at these temperatures for the Euro. Euro sometimes is a little aggressive. Let's just zoom into the. Nobody else cares about cold weather but Floridians because we don't really get it that often. So I'm going to show you zoomed in a little bit more to what the Euro's cooking. Now, I looked at a couple other models, and the other ones aren't too far off. So here is Saturday night. Let's pop it right here. This is Saturday night, Sunday morning. This is the Euro. Sometimes it's aggressive, but it's trending cooler. That cold front is coming down. There's cold air behind that cold front. All models are showing that cold front coming through Florida Friday. So these are, 30s and 35 and 39. And somebody had a good question. Why would it be warmer north of southeast Florida? Well, sometimes the Atlantic winds just happen to blow in a little bit warmer air. Let's say you do have cold Arctic air blowing down through the states. So, 30. But when you start getting coastal winds here, sometimes the warmer Atlantic can warm up the coast a little bit. The Gulf waters, Atlantic waters, sometimes keeping the coastal areas a little bit warmer than everybody else. So the water definitely has an influence on temperatures. That's why when Tampa Bay area, you don't get a lot of cool air in Pinellas because it has to come across the bay, and the bay usually warms up the water just a little bit. So anyway, there's one model. Let's take we got a couple other ones we can look at just to show you. I'm not making this up. Even if we go to the blend of all models, which is sometimes good, gives you a good range to know that there is definitely cold air on the way. I wonder if they're showing any snow. Here we go again. All right, so it's a little less aggressive. However, it's about 5 degrees warmer than the Euro. Still showing 40 around Tampa, Hillsborough, 38 south of Lakeland, 39 in Orlando. So this is, 34 freezing temperatures in the Panhandle. So this is a blend of models, meaning it averages a blend of models. So we're still seeing cold air. This is Saturday night. Could be windy on Saturday. No boating as this cold air comes down. Anytime you get a big drop in temperatures, you get obviously a lot of wind. So let's just kind of show you what's going to happen on Saturday and Friday. So you can see these arrows pointing down. This is your cold Arctic air flying in. You need to see that direction coming up from the northwest, coming through and bringing that cold air. Burr. I'm curious now. We're going to see if there's any of these models showing any hint of snow. Coming in off the Atlantic. I mean, like a dot. Do we get a dot? It'd be more like sleet, but still. Oh, it's kind of funny. We can go to Levi's site, tropicaltidbits.com, and we can look at the southeast, and we can look at precipitation, and we can see. Let's see where the 540 line is on the. So even the 540 line on the GFS is dipping pretty low. This is Saturday, so that's cold. That's cold. It's coming. Cold air. I don't really look at the icon in the wintertime. It's not that good of a model. I love my icon for tropical season, but it's got the 540 line pretty low too. But there's, we got a front coming. Question is going to be how strong the storms we get. SPC's got it marked at 15%, which usually means we're going to get a yellow slight risk for that upper Gulf on Thursday. And you can see this low pressure system barreling down through the middle U.S. and bringing up these storms with it on Friday actually Thursday. I made a mistake. Yes. So here's these storms coming out ahead of this low pressure dip in the jet. So classic. But this is going to be Thursday. So when you read models and you see 00Z Friday, a couple days ago I posted Friday, but 00Z Thursday. 00Z Friday is actually on like late Thursday afternoon. So you got to watch these models because, like I said, Friday 00Z is actually Thursday. Sometimes I forget. So I was off about 12 hours. So yeah, what's up, Miss Katie Haley? Did Greg retire? I saw. Congrats. Heck yeah, hell, you can hang out, man. We might be going out after hours. We're just going to be chilling out, man. We're going to have a tiki bar party. My buddy Austin's going to be doing the DJ and doing all kinds of stuff, so that's all good. Well, hey, appreciate the stars. What do we talk about now? So that's the weather in a nutshell. Big rains out west, heavy snow. System barreling down. Going to be question mark of how strong it really gets. This far out, you never really know. But, we knew about it last week because we saw it developing. So I teased the Brew Crew last week. I don't like to talk too much too far out because you'd probably be wrong more than right. And then all of a sudden people stop believing. Don't stop. There's our front coming through. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see how strong that front is. There's a lot of tight isobars. Any time you get a cold front that heavy and that far down, we're gonna see a chance for a couple storms coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know if we get... we don't care about waves. There's no big story there. Let's get a simulated satellite look here. I always like looking at these, kind of see what the infrared satellite might look like. Let's kind of show you. There's that low. You can see it right there. Classic low pressure. Now, our friends up in New England, I get a lot of people asking me. This is so here you go. Here's Thursday night into Friday morning. Not sure exactly how severe things are going to be. It doesn't look like it's going to be a coastal event for the Northeast. It looks like it's going to be staying inland as far as winter goes. So my buddy Peter was asking me, but here's Friday morning. There's our front coming through. As far as like any sort of major winter event coastal wise, I've got people from Boston were messaging me. It doesn't appear it's going to make it that far. Of course, it can in upper New York and Vermont, New Hampshire a little bit on Friday, but nothing really coastal showing up. Could be some winds. 992 pressure. That usually means we could see some winds. See what the winds are going to look like up that neck of the woods here. So what day would that have been? Friday? Yeah, we got some coastal winds. Here's Friday morning. So it's going to be windy. Here you go. Look at that, New York. Here's Friday morning. So yeah, be some heavy winds. Makes sense, right? Low pressure is going to be rolling in. So Thursday night and Friday morning, we can have some pretty big northeast winds coming in off the Atlantic. This is Thursday night. And bigger winds here for New York, Long Island, Friday morning, early Friday morning, up into Boston area. So yeah, we're going to see some heavy winds here early Friday, north into Portland. That'll be interesting, right? We'll see what kind of waves we get with those storms. Now that we're actually going to see some potential waves. So let's look at anything really showing up. Let's see if it doesn't go out more than 90 hours on this map. Show, I don't think we go out past 90. Let's see here. Maybe it goes past. Nope, 90 hours. Oh, that's 60. Thought we go farther than that. All right, so yeah. There you go. You get 10, 12, 14 foot coming in off the it's going to be a little windy. Yeah, I'm sure there are going to be some ships be rerouted Friday and Saturday. This is your waves. Only 40-foot waves out there. So any boats leaving northeast New England are either going to cut it really, really close to the coast, or they're going to either go way over here and try to miss that stuff. This is Friday. So let's hope that you're sailing on Royal Caribbean. And they have good people like our chief meteorologist, James Van Fleet. And they always redirect their ships really good. I think I don't know if anybody else does. There was the first cruise line that had their own chief meteorologist, and he watches those ships like a hawk. So there you go. Have a good day, Eric. That's about it. Friday night. Okay, Shelly. Oh, good. I just gotta hope I can make it through the cruise too. Gonna be a long week. Well, cool beans. All right. Well, let's say hey to a few more folks here, and then we'll be on our way. We'll be live on Wednesday. I'll be posting. I posted all morning here, keeping everybody up to date. What's going on right now? That's about it. Chris, no softball highlights. My neck of the woods Thursday. You're coming here, Nikki. How's it going? Frost end of the week, Bill. I believe you could. Yes, always that chance of frost. As long as that dew point's high. I don't know how far down it would go. My buddy Dusty Kemp. Poor Dusty Kemp. Nikki. So yeah, we're gonna have rain on Thursday, Friday. But it's gonna be cold over the weekend down here, but no rain, which is good. So there is that front coming through, and once that passes, it'll be a quickie too. Everybody likes a little quickie now and then. But it's not gonna linger. It's not gonna be a linguine front or anything like that. Linguine. But here you go. This is Friday morning. There's our front. So here's Thursday morning. We covered this, but there you go. There's Thursday night. There's Friday night, and then Saturday, Sunday. So it's nothing. Look at that. No precip. Look at that. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Here's Saturday. Absolutely nothing except cool, cold air, windy. And Sunday. So how about that, man? Look at that. Nothing. It's going to be completely nothing weekend as far as weather goes. This is Sunday. There you go. I'm not going to go past a week because it's always wrong. My limit, 7 days. Yeah, we're all going to be cold, Nikki. Oh, Ennisbrook. I know right where it's at. Emily had one of her big East Lake High School functions there. Why did I just get a voicemail? I didn't even get a phone call. No rain. That's a good thing. been working on this presentation. About my eyes are gonna go bonkers. Finally replaced the back of my truck bed. You know, if you remember the story when we were doing our CNN interview, we were in the eye of Ian, and my truck bed blew off, hit the back of the truck. I cannot believe it didn't break a window. It dented it pretty good. Well, I didn't realize one of the bars remained. So when I went back down there, I found it about a mile away where the surge took it in a pile of debris. I was like, I could not believe that I found the topper to my truck. And I'm like, I'm going to save this thing, you know. So I rolled it back up, got motivated a few weeks ago and rolled it back out. Got the bars. One was bent. I straightened it. I got the Velcro cleaned up. I had to, you know, bend a couple things, and I was like ready to put it back on. And then I got in the back of the truck, and the whole bar on the side of the truck that a Velcro attached to was missing. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, this ain't going to work. So I ordered a new one, and started putting it on last night. Got all excited. I said, well, I'm going to use the old bar, the one that remained. I'm like, I got to keep a piece of Ian history, right? So I've got the new roll-up all done, and you know, the L, basically it's an L now, waiting to plug into the old thing. And went to plug in the old piece in the front of the cab, and it was all mangled and bent. When it blew out, it bent the end of the metal. I don't know how it didn't come off with it, but it was useless. So I couldn't use my old bar, and I was like, darn it. So I did nostalgic. Save the little clamps, and I use my Ian clamps on the new truck bed cover. So the truck bed cover survived 155 mile an hour winds for about 10 hours, but it was already beat up. So this new one might be a little better. So we're going to try it again this season. That was crazy. All right. So have a great day, everybody. Corrine, yep. See you, Yohel. Have a great day down south. Getting ready to head to Orlando. So, all right. We'll be good, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday. Hope you got a little weather information out of all this, and kind of give you a preview of what's ahead for the week. All right? Cool. All right. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.